Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. So a moment now to see the story for Miles Turner.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Ja Morant all out there with Ball. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Ball in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Anthony is out there with Porter. And it's Prince in at the 3. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Prince kicks to Giannis. Porter looking it over. 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
Here's Morant. And he can't jam it through. And Anthony's got the ball here for Milwaukee. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Back to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the paint. Here's Porter. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Ball kicks to Morant. Ball sets a screen for Morant. Hornets keep it alive. Ball, the pass to Ball. Here's the 3. And it's Ball that time on the assist from Ball. Ball's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Porter. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Giannis outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
The rebound by Prince.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 31-point game against Charlotte.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant with it. Now go.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Stolen by Ball. Morant drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk. Ball with the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and the basket is good. Giannis has got 8 points.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
With the crossover. Oh!
Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Portis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Rollins. Then there's Jackson. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
To the inside. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Portis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Bucks trail. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look from Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince comes in for Green, and Anthony subbed in for Jackson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Okongwu grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Ball, the pass to Ball. And stolen by Portis. Outside Prince. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Prince has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And Ball slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Back to Anthony. Stolen by Ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Just about halfway through group play, here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
Stolen by Ball. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hornets. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And talking to Con Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And Ball slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bucks trail by 6. Anthony looking it over. Turner with a screen on Ball. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Got that one up quick. Ball's got 10 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And stolen by Prince. Now the Bucks moving it up. And the layup is good. Prince has got 4 points in the quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Ball. Here he goes. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Rollins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rollins got his first bucket in this one. Hornets have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Knippel with the bucket.
So lethal off the catch. Knippel is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hornets on top. They lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the...
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
And we've got some trade. And that is it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Knippel out there with Ball. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Ball, and it's Ball in at the 2. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's Giannis. Hornets with the rebound. Outside, Ball. Ball kicks to Ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 9th assist in the game now. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Giannis with it, now guarded by Ball. Antetokounmpo dishes to Prince. Lets it go from 11. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
The rebound by Turner.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Anthony finds Giannis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Williams. And Williams slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Ball with the block. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Ball with it, now guarded by Porter. And it's Ball, that time on the assist from Ball. And it's a 9-point Hornets lead.
Over his career, Lonzo's become more of a finisher, gaining trust in his game.
Here's Porter. That one goes in. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Ball with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Antetokounmpo passes to Prince. Tries to save it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And let's take a look at the numbers for the ball. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
And some changes here for the Bucks. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Porter kicks to Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Rollins. 5 on the clock. Porter's a screen on Ball. Green inside the three-point line. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The drive by Ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Kuzma.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Here's Knipple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuzma's got 6 points.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Ball from long range. And another three for Charlotte.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Kuzma. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hornets lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. A.J. Green out there with Rollins. And it's Portis in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
He was all alone on that one. Knippel's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Charlotte.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
From deep three-point land, a rebound by the Bucks.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Timeout.
Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kevin Porter's checked in for Green. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring night.
Knippel with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Well, this is the kind of production this team wants out of Knippel, attacking efficiently without hesitation.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Giannis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this is the problem Giannis presents. Stopping him inside is such a challenge.
Bucks trail by 20. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Knippel, guarded by Porter, and Ball slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Stolen by Ball. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Con Knippel.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Prince's shot is good.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Pass to Knippel. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Porter passes to Giannis. Low block shot on the way. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Ball with a wide open look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Stolen by Knippel. Count it.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.